Hi students, welcome back to algebra class once again here, and in this episode we are going to learn arithmetic progression. But before that, I'll explain you what is a sequence, what are series, AP, GP, and many more things. So be with me. Look at this arrangement of numbers. These numbers which are arranged in a definite order, they are all called sequence. A sequence is a collection of numbers arranged in a definite order according to some definite rule. So here you can see these numbers are written in particular order with some rule, and you have to observe that, you have to find out that, because in the nature also you can find many things which follows a particular pattern. You have to look at the pattern, you have to observe that, because observing is very important, and with that you can analyze, you can make a certain rule, and you can find out what will be the next. Now look at this example number 1. 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. What will be the next number? So immediately you can say 16. Now how 16 comes? You will say, sir, 1 plus 3 gives you 4. Again when you add 3 gives you 7. Again you add 3, you get 10. Again you add 3, you get 13. So obviously when you add 3, you will be getting here 16 as the next number, and so on. So that's the correct answer. Now dear students, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16 and so on, these are all called terms of the given sequence, and you can number them, and you can say as a term number 1, term number 2. Terms are denoted by alphabet T, so you can say T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. So here T5 is 13. So you can write here T1 as a 1, T2 as a 4, T3 as a 7, and T4 as a 10, so on. Look at this. When you take the difference of two consecutive terms, that is the term minus previous term, like 4 minus 1 you get 3, 7 minus 4 3, 10 minus 7 3. Everywhere the difference is constant, which is 3. So this constant difference is called as common difference. Here T2 minus T1, which is 4 minus 1 is 3. Same way find out T3 minus T2, which will be again 3. Please don't subtract T3 from T5 or T6, but you subtract T3 from T4 only. So I hope you understood now. I just want to tell you, this particular sequence is called as AP. Here difference is constant. So this particular sequence is named as or called as AP. In AP, the difference between two consecutive terms is constant. Let's go to the next example. 6, 12, 18, 24 and so on. Which is the table of 6. Actually you are adding 6 everywhere. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18, 18 plus 6 is 24. That means the difference between two consecutive terms is 6. When you add 6 here, you get 12. When you add 6, you get 18. When you add 6, you get 24. So ultimately when you add 6, you get 30. So your next term will be 30, and so on. This is again AP, because when you subtract 12 minus 6, you get 6, 18 minus 12, 6, 24 minus 18 is 6, and so on. That means the difference between two consecutive terms is constant, which is 6, So it is an AP. This sequence is called as AP, and common difference will be 6. Your common difference will be 6. Now I told you that these numbers are named as terms. So this is the first term. T1 is your first term. T1 is also denoted by alphabet A. So A is equal to 6. Here both common difference and first term both are 6. Let's come to the third example. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, so on. So here the value remains constant. That means the difference between any two terms, actually the difference between two consecutive terms is 0. So ultimately your next term will be again 3 and 3, so on. So your difference will be, common difference D will be 0, and your first term, which is A or T1, is 3. And my dear student, it is an AP. So you understood with these examples what is an AP. Let's go to the next example. 4, 16, 64. When I add here 4, I will not get 16, I will get 8. So here my rule fails. But when I multiply by 4, I get 4 4s are 16, and again 16 into 4 gives me 64. That means the general rule is like that: when I multiply with a constant number, a fixed number, a fixed ratio, I get the next term. So here the next term will be 256, and so on. So my dear student, here it is not an AP, and this particular sequence is called as GP. AP means arithmetic progression, whereas GP is called geometric progression. So it is an example of GP, where your first term is 4 and your ratio is again 4. Let's go to the fifth example, and I hope that you can give the answer very fast. Here your first term will be -1, where 0.5 is subtracted, so your difference will be minus 0.5. Your difference will be minus 0.5, and it is again AP. So when a particular number is added or subtracted, the difference is constant, it is an AP. So let's learn AP. Chapter number 3, arithmetic progression. Sequence. A sequence is a collection of numbers arranged in a particular order with some definite rule. Definition of arithmetic progression, that is AP. In the sequence, if the difference between two consecutive terms, that is Tn plus 1 minus Tn, is constant, then the sequence is called arithmetic progression, AP. In this sequence, that is in AP, Tn plus 1 minus Tn is D, is the common difference. Note that the value of D may be positive, negative, or 0. Let's begin practice at 3.1. Dear students, I'll be using a programmed learning method, that is everything is programmed here. It's just like self-study method, even though it is old method, but I like this because this gives you clear-cut idea how to write the solution very easily. So let's begin this. Question number 1. Which of the following sequence is an AP? If they are AP, find the common difference. Question number 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, ... Solution. Here T1 is 2, T2 is 4, T3 is 6, T4 is 8, and so on. Find the difference between two consecutive terms. That means T2 minus T1. T2 is 4, T1 is 2, which will be equal to 2. T3 minus T2, that is 6 minus 4, which will give you 2. T4 minus T3, that is 8 minus 6, which will be equal to 2. Dear students, in this sequence, you see the difference. Everywhere the difference between two consecutive terms is constant, fixed, and it is equal to 2. So right here in this sequence, the difference between two consecutive terms is constant. Therefore, the given sequence is an AP, and the common difference is 2, because everywhere you are getting 2. In the same manner, you are going to solve the remaining problems. Let's go to the second question. Second question: 2, 5 by 2, 3, 7 by 2, and so on. Write solution. Here T1 is equal to 2, T2 is 5 by 2, T3 is 3, and T4 is 7 by 2, and so on. Find the difference between two consecutive terms, that is T2 minus T1. This is T2 and this is T1. So 5 by 2 minus 2, which will give you LCM 2. 5 is here, so write 5. 2 2s are 4, so minus 4, which will give you 1 upon 2. Go to the second difference. Then 3 and 5 by 2. So 3 minus 5 by 2. Same way here LCM is 2. 2 3s are 6. 6 minus 5, which will give you 1 upon 2. Third, T4. T4 is 7 by 2 and T3 is 3. So just take LCM 2. 7 as it is here, and 2 3s are 6. So 7 minus 6 is 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2. Everywhere you are getting 1 upon 2. So that is common difference is 2. And the difference between two consecutive terms is same. So write in this sequence, the difference between two consecutive terms is constant. Therefore, it is an AP. And therefore the common difference is 1 upon 2. You can write this as a 0.5 also. Third question: minus 10, minus 6, minus 2, 2, and so on. So right here T1 is minus 10, T2 is minus 6, T3 is minus 2, and T4 is 2. Dot 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 dot. That means it is infinite sequence. Now write T2 minus T1, that is minus 6 minus 10, which will give you minus 6. This minus and minus gives you plus 10. So 10 minus 6 will give you 4. Same way T3 minus T2. Your T3 is minus 2 and T2 is minus 6. So you'll be getting minus 2, again minus minus plus, this minus and this minus plus, so plus 6. So 6 minus 2 will give you 4. Next difference, T4 minus T3. Your T4 is 2 and then minus sign, and T3 is minus 2. So this is 2 minus minus plus, so 2 plus 2, which will give you 4. With the above differences, you can see everywhere you are getting constant difference. So write in this sequence, the difference between two consecutive terms is constant. So it is an AP. The common difference D will be equal to 4. Fourth question, 0.3, 0.33, 0.333 and so on. Write the terms as I have told you. This is first term, this is second term, this is third term and so on. So first term is 0.3, second term is 0.33, third term is 0.333 and so on. Find the differences. Write T2, which is 0.33 minus 0.3, which can be written as 0.33 minus 0.30, which will give you 0.03. Next difference, 0.333 minus 0.33, it will give you 0.003. Same way, when you find out T4 minus T3, it will be 0.0003. In this sequence, the difference between two consecutive terms is not constant. Therefore, it is not an AP. When it is not an AP, you cannot write the common difference because you don't get any common difference. Here, the differences are not same, not constant, not fixed. Fifth question, 0, minus 4, minus 8, minus 12 and so on. So T1 is 0, T2 is minus 4, T3 is minus 8, T4 is minus 12. T2 minus T1 will be minus 4 minus 0, which will give you minus 4. Now next T3, which is minus 8 minus T2 is minus 4, which will give you minus 8, minus minus plus 4, which will give you again minus 4. T4 minus T3, T4 is minus 12, minus of 8 will give you minus 12, plus 8 will give you minus 4. Look at first, second and third differences. All are constant. So write in this sequence, the difference between two consecutive terms is constant. Therefore, it is an AP and the common difference is minus 4. Sixth question, minus 5 by 2, minus 5 by 2, minus 5 by 2 and so on. So your T1 is minus 5 by 2, T2 is minus 5 by 2, T3 is minus 5 by 2. Ultimately, I can say T4, T5, T6 all are minus 5 by 2. Find the differences. T2 minus T1, that is minus 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2. You are finding out the difference of two same number, so you will be getting 0 because you know A minus A is 0. Same way, again T3 is minus 5 by 2 and T2 is minus 5 by 2. Both are same numbers, you are subtracting, so your answer will be 0. So here your difference is 0. So you can write in this sequence, the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant, that is D is 0, therefore it is an AP. And you can write the common difference D is equal to 0. Seventh question, 3 plus root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2, 3 plus 3 root 2 and so on. You can see here, in the first term root 2 was not there, in second term root 2 was there, third term 2 root 2 is there, that means 1 root 2 is added. In fourth term 3 plus 3 root 2 is there, that means 1 more root 2 is added to your third term. That means everywhere root 2 is added to get the next term. So ultimately your common difference will be root 2. Let's write t1 is 3, t2 is 3 plus root 2, t3 is 3 plus 2 root 2, t4 is 3 plus 3 root 2, and so on. Let's find the difference. t2 minus t1. Write the value of t2, which is 3 plus root 2, minus t1 is 3. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. You will get root 2. This is your number 1. Now t3 minus t2. t3 is 3 plus root 2 minus t2 is 3 plus root 2. Open the bracket. It will be as it is, 3 plus 2 root 2, because there is no sign, that is plus sign. Since it is minus, you will change the sign. So plus becomes minus, and this again plus becomes minus. So minus 3 and minus root 2. Minus 3 cancels with plus 3, and you get 2 root 2 minus root 2. That is root 2, second. Similarly, t4 minus t3. Write t4, which is 3 plus 3 root 2 minus t3, which is 3 plus 2 root 2. Open the bracket. 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 minus 2 root 2. And here this again minus 3 cancels with 3. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2 gives you root 2, which is your third. In this sequence, the difference between two consecutive terms is constant. You have seen it is root 2, so it is an AP, and your common difference is root 2. Eighth question, 127, 132, 137, and so on. Let's write the first term, which is t1 is equal to 127. Second term, which is t2, is 132. Third term, 137, which is t3, and so on. Find the differences. t2 minus t1. t2 is 132. t1 is 127. So 132 minus 127 will give you 5. Similarly, t3, which is 137, and t2, which is 132. So 137 minus 132 gives you 5. Look at that, 5, 5. Both are same. Differences constant. So write in this sequence the difference between two consecutive terms is constant. So it is an AP, and the common difference D is equal to 5. Second question, write an AP whose first term is A and the common difference is D in each of the following. First, A is 10 and D is 5. So T1, which is first term, is also called as A or written as A, is equal to 10. It is given to you. Therefore T2 is T1 plus D. This is a formula. Apply it. So T1 is 10, D is 5 given, so it is equal to 15. So you got T2 as a 15. T3 is equal to T2 plus D. T2 is 15 and D is 5, so it is equal to 20. Same way, 20, which is your T3 plus D, D is 5, will give you 25, which is your T4, and so on. Therefore the AP is 10, 15, 20, 25, and ... That is infinite sequence. Second, A is minus 3 and D is 10. So write solution. T1 is equal to A which is given to you as a minus 3. So write minus 3 which is given to you. T2 is T1 plus D, that means minus 3 plus 0, which will be equal to minus 3. T3 is T2 plus D, T2 is minus 3 plus D is 0, so that will give you minus 3. T4 is T3 plus D, you calculated T3 as a minus 3, so write here minus 3, and your D is 0, which is given to you, and you will get minus 3. So you got the answer minus 3, comma minus 3, comma minus 3, comma minus 3, and so on. Third question, A is minus 7 and D is equal to 1 upon 2. Dear students, I have told you that T1 is equal to A is equal to minus 7. It is given to you. T2 is written as T1 plus D. T3 is written as T2 plus D, previous term plus D. T4 is written as previous term is T3. T4, so your T3 plus D. And you will get the answer. So your T2 is T1 plus D. T1 is minus 7 and D is half. So your LCM is 2. When you multiply here, you will get minus 14 and then plus 1, which will give you minus 13 upon 2. This, when you simplify, you will get minus 6.5. Now next number is T3. T3 is equal to T2 plus D. You have got T2 as a minus 13 upon 2 and D is half. So LCM is 2. So minus 13 plus 1, which is equal to minus 12 upon 2, and you will be getting minus 6. T4 is T3 plus D. T3 is minus 6 and then plus 1 upon 2, which will give you minus 12 plus 1 upon 2, which is equal to minus 11 upon 2, and it will give you minus 5.5. So your AP is minus 7, minus 6.5, minus 6, minus 5.5, comma dot 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 dot. Fourth question, minus 1.25, comma D is equal to 3. So write T1 as a minus 1.25, which is given to you. To find T2, add D to T1, so T1 plus D, that means minus 1.25 plus 3, and you will be getting 1.75. Now this T2 is 1.75. You add 3 to get T3, you will get 4.75. Now T4 is equal to T3 plus D. Now T3 is 4.75 plus 3 will give you 7.75. Thus the AP will be minus 1.25, comma 1.75, comma 4.75, comma 7.75, comma, and so on. Infinite sequence. Fifth question, A is equal to 6 and D is equal to minus 3. Let's begin the solution. Solution is equal to T1 is equal to A is equal to 6, which is given to you. Now write T2, which will be T1 plus D. That means 6 plus D is minus 3. When you open the bracket, you will get 6 minus 3 will give you 3. T3 is T2 plus D. That is 3 plus minus 3. You can directly write the answer 0 because they are the opposite of each other, or you just open the bracket, 3 minus 3 will give you 0. T4 is T3 plus D, that means 0 plus minus 3. Adding 0 to any number gives the same number, so it will be minus 3. Therefore, the required AP is 6, 3, 0, -3, and so on. Sixth question, a is equal to -19 and d is equal to -4. So write solution. T1 is equal to a is equal to -19, which is given to you. T2 is equal to T1 plus d. T1 is -19 plus -4. Open the bracket. -19 -4 will give you -23. Then next, T3 is equal to T2 plus d. Now your T2 is -23 plus -4 will give you -23 and -4, that will give you -27, and -27 plus -4 will give you -27 -4 -31. So your required AP will be -19 -23 -27 -31 ... Let's go to the third question. Find the first term and the common difference for each of the AP. My dear student, actually here directly it is given that the given sequence is an AP. So you don't have to worry. You take any two consecutive terms and find the difference. That will be your common difference. But just to confirm the common difference, I'm finding out the differences between many consecutive terms. So let's begin. T1 is 5, T2 is 1, T3 is -3, and T4 is -7. First term, second term, third term, and fourth term, and so on. So T1 is 5, T2 is 1, T3 is -3, and T4 is -7. Find out the difference, that is T2 minus T1. T2 is 1 and here T1 is 5, so 1 minus 5 is -4. Same way T3 is -3 and T1 is 1, so T -3 minus 1 is -4. Same way T4 minus T3, that is -7, minus of -3 will give you -7 plus 3 is equal to -4. Everywhere the difference is same, so you can write the first term, which is A is equal to 5 and common difference is -4. Second question, 0.6, 0.9, 1.2 and 1.5 and so on. Infinite sequence, infinite AP. Here T1 is 0.6, T2 is 0.9, T3 is 1.2, T4 is 1.5. Find the differences. T2 minus T1, that is 0.9 minus 0.6 gives you 0.3. T3 minus T2, that is 1.2 minus 0.9 gives you 0.3. Same way difference, T4 minus T3 is 1.5 minus 1.2 gives you 0.3. Everywhere you are getting difference same, that is 0.3, which will be your common difference. So your common difference is 0.3 and the first term is 0.6, which is your A or T1. So T1 is equal to A is equal to 0.6 and D is equal to 0.3. Third question, 127, 135, 143, 151. So write T1 as a 127, T2 is 135, T3 is 143 and T4 is 151. Find out the difference. T2 minus T1, that is 135 minus 127, which is equal to 8. Same way T3 minus T2, your T3 is 143, T2 is 135, so 143 minus 135 is equal to 8. T4, which is 151, T3, which is 143, so 151 minus 143 is equal to 8. So your common difference is equal to 8, whereas the first term is A is equal to 127. Fourth question, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 5 upon 4, 7 upon 4 and so on. So T1 is 1 upon 4. So you can write directly, first term is 1 upon 4. T2 is 3 upon 4. T3 is 5 upon 4. T4 is 7 upon 4. Let's find out the difference, T2 minus T1. T2 is 3 upon 4 minus T1 is 1 upon 4. Your LCM is 4. So 3 minus 1, which will give you 2 upon 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 upon 4. You cancel, you will be getting 1 upon 2. So your answer is 1 upon 2. So therefore D is 1 upon 2. Now let's find out T3 minus T2. T3 is 5 upon 4. T2 is 3 upon 4. So your LCM is 4. 5 minus 3, which will give you 2 upon 4. Again it is 1 upon 2. Same way, T4 minus T3. T4 is 7 upon 4 minus 5 upon 4, which is equal to 7 minus 5 upon 4, which is equal to 2 upon 4, gives you 1 upon 2. Everywhere you are getting 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2. So common difference is 1 upon 2, whereas first term is 1 upon 4. That's all. That's all in this video. This way we completed problem set 3.1. I hope you understood. Thank you very much.